We are now live on StreamYard. Let's get it. First time using this app on the computer, and used to using my phone. Um, all right. So for most, um, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy JBZ. You are now tuning to Talking My Shit motherfucking podcast. I got a special, legendary guest. I got my guy, Dismost.
What it
My
do?
guy, my guy, Dismost. Now, this guy is a legend. You know what I mean? For y'all that don't know about him, he's not an upcoming artist. You know what I mean? He's a mainstream artist. He done a lot of work with a lot of people. A lot of people. So, one thing that I want to touch on is you don't know me. I love that shit. Like that,
Oh,
you know.
y'all don't know me? Y'all,
Yeah, when he
y'all.
was like, y'all don't know me. That all right. So in that process of you writing that song, what state of mind was you in when you was writing that song?
For motherfuckers that don't know me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was a way of like, if people don't go down certain rabbit holes and find these interviews and go like that, oh, be like, I've seen that dude on an interview before. Like, that was my way of having an interview conversation, but in a rap. You feel what I'm saying? It was like everything that I would tell you, like if you don't know me, and everything I would tell you in this interview is what I basically said and got off in that song. That's what the purpose behind y'all don't know me was. Because you know, a lot of people would say, and another thing about y'all don't know me was, I'm one of the motherfuckers that that lived in LA, that everybody will see me somewhere. You'll see me somewhere and be like, I always see that motherfucker somewhere, but or I see him with, I say shit. I seen him over there with Suge. I seen him with Dre. I seen him with Sir Jinx. I seen him with J.O. Phil. I seen him with, you see, but you don't never know who, they don't be knowing who I am and shit. So that was my way of saying, y'all don't know me. This is who I am type shit.
Yeah, that's what's up. Cause it's like Easy was my homie,
Yeah.
and you were talking about Tupac, you know, like what you wrote for Easy and all that, and how how you network with Pac and all them. So explain. So let's go into how it was writing for Easy and being with Easy E.
It was the how it was like. One thing I said to my homeboy today too. I was talking to my homeboy I killed from Jurassic 5. I was talking to him today, and he was like, we came from an era where we didn't have cell phones or just a camera right at your access. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things that I did and I done back then in them days is crazy, because it's like like when you right next to somebody, you don't be thinking that you're not gonna see them the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
You never
yeah,
see you. You're not in your present time being when you next to somebody, you going, damn, motherfucker. 20, 30 years from now, they still gonna be talking about you. You're gonna be a famous motherfucker. Let's hit a little flick together, or you know what I'm saying? Let me document this time right now to show people that I was around and with you around this time. It's like you don't think about people dying like that. You know what I'm saying? And I just
no,
kind
you
of,
definitely don't.
I was just that. So it was being around him at that time is just like, it's just an experience. It's just something I can hold on to, and those memories become more valuable. Damn, man, you hear that motorcycle, man? I live in the Dominican Republic. That shit loud as fuck, boy.
It
Damn, that's my neighbor, man. That
really
fool
come out there, man.
pulling up like, that motherfucker loud. But anyway, but like those memories and stuff like that, and doing work with somebody like that, it's like when you in the moment of something, you're not thinking of the future of what it's gonna be. So I just kind of I sit back sometimes and I wish, like, back then I wish I kind of would have thought more of the future. Like, I would have held on to something like his Lokes or something, just memorabilia or something. I'd have been like, easy man, let me get that hat, or let me get, it's just anything like that or something. I would have liked to go back and change my mind frame on that. But as far as the moment and being in the moment and shit, you just like, I'm just happy to be there. I was happy to be around Cube. I was happy to be around Jinx. I was happy to be one of the motherfuckers that could be on the stage and not out in the crowd, or you know what I'm saying. I was just happy to be on that side of the fence. And then when you doing and when you're around it and you just with them, everything is normal. So everything feel normal. Shit didn't feel unnormal until in the future when everybody like, damn, these motherfuckers and the internet come out and everything is just like, but just bombarded with information from everywhere and stories and all this shit. But it was cool, man. It was just regular life and shit. It was like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, hey man, come to the studio, man. Come to the studio. It wasn't like, oh shit, I'm about to go to the studio with Easy. Even though they was Easy was getting big. He was big. He was Easy E when I met him. Like when I met him, I was still like, oh shit, this is Easy E in my head. You know what I'm saying? I was still coming off of, damn, that's dope, man. Dope, man. This boy's in the hood and cruising down the street. And he was still that easy to me. So I was kind of still looking kind of like from that way. But growing up around Dr. Dre and Jinx and them, just when you grow up around somebody like that, it's like almost like an unwritten law, and it's like an unsaid rule. When you get around motherfuckers, we don't play no groupie shit for nothing. It ain't no, back then that was that jocking shit, jocking the motherfucker and being a groupie or some shit would have got your ass X'd out of the circle real quick. Like, say we all go somewhere and it's me, so and so and so and so and so and so, and then fucking son LL Cool J come in and motherfucker just start going, oh, what's up, man? LL Cool J, man, come on, man, let's take a picture. Man, take a picture with me and start doing all that shit. And your homies, the homies that I grew up with, and if they start seeing, man, they'd be like, nah, you can't. You ain't worthy of the get down of being around. Because you got to think, I think they was grooming me to be on that side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could be on this side of the fence or you could be on that side of the fence. I think they was just grooming me to be like, you cut from our cloth. So you supposed to not be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers supposed to walk up to us, not you walking up to them the other way around type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're supposed to walk up to you. And,
it was cool. It wasn't nothing wild. It wasn't no crazy shit going on. It's just regular life. I laughed a lot around Easy. Shit was funny. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers had jokes, funny. Like people always see on them internet fucking song. Damn, dude, this motherfucker that motherfucker need an electric scooter or something. That loud ass motherfucker. He get the chihuahuas barking and everything around out this motherfucker with that loud ass motherfucker. And then he just in and out, loud ass shit. But anyway, bro, I'm just saying, like, a lot of documentaries and all them fucking past YouTube interviews that you see or footage, you always see just the turmoil or Suge and them fighting and everybody fighting and all. You always see the bullshit of it. You know what I'm saying? When in actuality, man, it was a lot of bagging going on. It was a lot of, bagging in LA is busting the dozens or whatever the fuck, how you say, shooting the dozens on motherfuckers. There's a lot of bagging and shit. Motherfuckers is laughing all day and girls and shit. It wasn't always some motherfuckers gangster shit and fighting and all that shit. And I'm not a gangster rapper, bro. I've never been a gangster rapper. Even the shit that I wrote for Easy, I wouldn't even consider that shit gangster. The shit that I wrote is more fucking demonic, if anything. It's more like kind of crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like some like Scarface, Bushwick Bill, like mind playing tricks on me type shit more than like a gangster rap. I wasn't just talking about going down Crenshaw and then hopping in the 6'4" and shooting up a motherfucker. I was basically just talking about fucking up some shit. The song I wrote for Easy E is called 24 Hours to Live. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So I
okay.
basically was talking about Easy came to me one day and said, "Hey man, if you had 24 hours to live, what would you do?" I was like, "Oh shit, I'll rob some banks and shit, because I'm who give a fuck if I'm gonna get caught, right?" You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
Mm,
I'll be I'll rob a couple of banks and shit. I'll fucking pay back some motherfuckers who did me wrong. I'll go shoot some shit up. I was just saying some crazy shit. I'll try to fuck a gang bitches. I was saying all kind of shit, right? And then he was like, "All right, man, just be quiet, man. Just go." He's like, "Smoke this weed and go write that shit." You know what I'm saying?
mm,
What would you what would you do in 24 hours live? So I know I was writing for him though. So I wrote it from the point of view for him. You know what I'm saying? From him. So at the end of the song I said, um it's seconds left to go. It's almost no more time left. So I run into the doctor's office with a bomb strapped to my chest. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
That was his little way of saying like he gonna blow up the doctor that told him in the beginning of the song that he had 24 hours to live. You know what I'm saying? So he said,
mm,
doctor told him you got 24 hours to live. So he gonna go fuck, do all this shit, leave, rob banks and do all this shit, leave money to his kids and all this shit and do this shit. But then he gonna run into the office and blow up the doctor at the end of the song, and that was
damn.
that was basically one little subliminal shot at Dre too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of saying, you know what I'm saying? The doctor was Dr. Dre, so it was kind of you could take it out, you could take it, or you could take it like how you could take it type shit. You know what I'm saying? I wrote that
Yeah.
like, but that shit was cool, man. It wasn't no, I ain't never been no gangster rapper and shit. Even when I wrote for him, I didn't write no. I wasn't, and I subliminally said in that song, "Too late, big mistake is 72. It's 92, not a yellow cold blue." That motherfucker wasn't born in no 72. I was born in 72. He was born in like 60. You know what I'm saying? So that was like that was
Yeah.
my one subliminal shit to say that he was like too late, big. My mama, I said my mama, she was born when I was born. Too late, big mistake is 72. It's 92, not a yellow cold blue. 15
Mm,
hours, 11 minutes, 30 seconds. I'm a motherfucking wreck. I'm gonna pay back niggas who did me wrong in the past. My days ain't long, I'm coming strong and fast. Knock off 8 niggas, kill up 10 pigs. Innocent motherfuckers is also dying too. Now what else can I do? Fuck, 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 and plant my seed, leaving kids in this world like me. The psycho lunatic motherfucking easy eat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no gangster shit. That's just some more crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah.
but shit, man, it is what it is.
No, because I just like even seeing the movie shit out of Compton and shit, like getting they life story, like listen to their life story and how shit was back in the day. It's just like I was just like, damn, like shit. I wish I was like, damn. I wanted to know how it was to be around Easy E. Like, what type of person was he? Like, what type of person was he, and what not? Like,
Right. And see, like movies like that is different from a movie like that. So if they made a movie about me, right? The
mm,
movie about me is just gonna highlight certain big ass events and shit that I had in my life in that movie. So all the shit because the movie would be too damn long if we just put all the in between shit, right?
mm-hmm,
So like so like me writing for him would be just unnecessary, too long of a movie. Like, what the fuck? We didn't need to see this part. You know what I'm saying? That scene wouldn't even like it wouldn't even make sense. You feel me? So when you see somebody's life from a movie point of view, just say like even like Ray, for instance. You know what I'm saying? Ray Charles, you see how it showed kind of like when he was going blind when he was little, and then it showed how his mama cared for him and told him, Ray, you gotta stand up, you gotta do your own shit and all that. And then it showed him the music, and then it showed him struggling trying to find a place in the music, and then it showed him, doing it. It showed him how he was addicted to drugs, and then it showed how he even how he picked his women. He feel on their arm. You remember how he feel on their fucking wrist and said
Yeah.
some shit like. So those kind of like things like that highlight, and you highlight that in the movie, and the movie still was like 2 hours long. You see what I'm saying? So when you on the outside looking in or something like that, you only take it for those flash points in those instances. The movie ain't gonna show you so much how this motherfuckers is sitting around bagging and laughing all day, and you know what I'm saying, or taking little kids to Magic Mountain, or going to the Black Rodeo. It ain't showing that shit, all that kind of shit. Like
Nah,
that's another easy E people don't even know type shit up. So you know,
that's what I'm trying to.
it is
That's
what
what I'm trying to get is what type of person was he? Like, was he when you was hanging around him
he
and
was
whatnot? Like,
cool, bro. That motherfucker when I was around him, he was real quiet spoken. Like he never raising his voice. Like he didn't even. You know how he rapped and his voice was kind of high and he sound young, but man, when he talk in person, he was like, "Yeah, I'll be back in a minute." You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker was like a low rumble, bro. His voice was more like he'd be like, "Hey man, I'm gonna come pick you up in a minute. Just watch the movies right there, smoke this trees and shit. I'll be back to get you." Like low. Oh yeah, I got to get this car. I never heard him getting all loud. Now, even like sometimes when we laughing and was clowning and joking around, I remember like on the the video shoot of Always Into Something. I'm in that video with me, this dude named Admiral D, and my homeboy Eileen. Always Into Something is like one of the last NWA videos. It's in black and white. I had dreads back then. Me and the
oh, I know,
boys,
I know what video you're talking about.
you know what I'm talking about? Dre, I was talking
Yeah,
to you, Shay, all that shit, that motherfucker. So Always Into Some video, like that, like the making of that video, I remember Easy just clowning a lot, dude. He had a video camera. One thing I would like to see, and I wonder who got it, is Easy used to walk around with a video camera, and he used to videotape us and be clowning and like, just run up on us with the video camera and say some shit. I wonder where them tapes is at. I would like to see them tapes
ooh,
of a younger me on through the eye of him. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be a jewel if those shits ever surfaced up and I just see like this was Easy E's uh uh camcorder tapes out of his camcorder, you know what I'm saying, back in the days. Cause dude, I remember we was in the trailer. They had trailers back in shot videos back in them days, you know what I'm saying? Craft service trucks and shit. You can go eat cereal and pizza and all that kind of shit down at the craft service truck and shit. So anyway, we was on a trailer and Easy came back there and was like, "Man, I give this $50 bill to anybody who could drink this shot of Everclear." It was about a little shot glass like this, and he poured some Everclear in that motherfucker. And that shit is moonshine, 100 proof, something stupid shit, bro. And he was like $50, $50, and everybody was like, "Oh, nigga, I'll get this $50." I took a little taste of it. That shit burnt my tongue so crazy. I'm like, hell no. My
damn.
homeboy, my homeboy tried to sip it a little bit. He couldn't do it. And Easy used to have these essays always hanging around him, right? So this Mexican dude named Popeye, man, he took that motherfucking shot, dude. Bam! I remember Easy everybody was laughing. We was cracking up. Man, Popeye turned red. He was like, it sounded like a motor was fucking going out of surface and shit.
Damn.
He turned red. A big ass vein came in his neck. He was like, he sat down and fucking. Everybody was laughing and shit. And they actually had to call the ambulance for that motherfucker. And I remember somebody running the craft services to get a loaf of bread, and he was sitting there and they was trying to eat a loaf of bread to calm that shit from burning his
That's
motherfucking ass up. But Easy was laughing like a motherfucker. Like, so, I remember them kind of days. I don't remember no banging on motherfuckers or fighting motherfuckers and, fucking, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't around that shit. And then my ass went to fucking prison too. So like I went to prison at an early age, and that took me out of the game. You know what I'm saying? Out of a whole lot of shit. But other words than that,
Man,
man, you know what I'm saying? It was being around him was cool, man. It was cool. If that answered your question. It wasn't always
that,
just it wasn't like just some gang shit and oh motherfuckers gotta have guns and shit and drive down the street and shit. Man, we was having fun, laughing all the time. You feel me?
yeah, because I can't go based off of how the movie was. Then I don't know how. Then from that, but from you telling me how he was a cool, chill person and shit, that's what's up. So it's
Oh yeah.
like, how was it like being around like when you said you met Pac and you was around Snoop and them? Like how was it being around them as well?
Shit, Pac. I got Tupac stories too. That shit. Pac was a cool motherfucker too. Again, like I was around Pac. I seen him get real aggressive one time at a video shoot because that motherfuckers was taking too long to shoot the next scene. And so he started yelling and shit and was like, man, y'all motherfucker, we ain't got time for this shit. We don't got time and money for this shit. He was like, we gotta shoot this shit. Like he was going off, bro. I heard like a noise, like he might have threw something against the wall. Like that was that video where he was shit, I guess it was Hit 'em Up video. Cause that was the video where he was like he was bandaged up
Oh,
and they had
okay.
the fake Biggie in the video, and it was like, oh
Mm-hmm.
no, he was like, no, pig, I wasn't gonna kill you. That video right there, I was at that video, and I was the fucking sheriff in
Yeah.
Gangster Party video, in the Gangster Party video, and the thing about that was funny because I had just
Oh
got out of
shit.
prison. I just got out of prison, and I was so before I went to prison. I met Tupac one night when I was writing for Easy. We got a call, so they was like Pac over there at Echo Sound with some of the homies. So we went over there, and I was bussing. He was bussing, and the night I met him, he had on some overalls, and he didn't have no shirt on. And I remember he stuck his hands in the overalls like this, and he pulled out 2 380s. He had 2 380. I'm like, where the motherfucker had them guns at inside the overalls? You know what I'm saying? And he put out 2 380. He set them on the whatchamacallit, the table, and he got back to talking. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, he played some beats and he kept saying, and he said, and I was rapping off the beats, and I remember he said, "Yeah, you down with Easy, you down with me, everything is cool." You know, he said you can come back and get on some of these this Thug Life songs. He was like Thug. He explained to me then. He was like, Thug Life is just gonna be all my homies just on some of these albums and shit like that. Anybody got a verse, you could get on a song. And I was like, all right, cool. I was gonna come back. My ass went to prison the next. I didn't go to prison instantly. I went to jail first, you know what I'm saying? But I got arrested like a week after that. You feel me?
Damn.
And that shit took me out of the picture of Easy and being around all of them. So when I came back 3 years later, Easy passed away in 95 when I was in jail, and I got out in 96. So when I get out in 96, all the death row is declining. Ruthless is declining because Easy gone, and all the shit is real kind of like up in the air. And so I knew this girl whose sister was the director of how do you want it, and Gangster Party video, and by her she called me and was like, Diz, you want to get be in Pac video? I was like, hell yeah, I ain't seen them motherfuckers since 3 years ago since I left. And so when I came, everybody was laughing at me because I was on parole, but I was dressed in the sheriff outfit at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was kind of funny. And then I remember that day too when I saw Pac and he was on the phone, and I walked up to him and I was like, whoop, 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 refreshing his memory from the 3 years prior when I was at that studio. When he was like, oh yeah, woo, woo, woo. The night when he was making the Thug Life shit, and till my casket drop out, he was making that song that night till my casket drop or something. He was playing something, and then fucking he was like, yeah, and he was like, you want to get high? I was like, hell yeah. And he was like, go down. He said, look, he was like, you see that limo down there? I said, yeah. He said, go down there to that limo and knock on the window and just tell them to let you in. And I went down to the window and I knocked on the back window, and it was 3 white dudes in there dressed in LAPD, look like police outfits, and I was dressed in a sheriff outfit. So we was all the extras for the police shit, man. And they had, like you get on a limo and have cups, like glasses for you to pour. And each one of them glasses was nuggets of buds, but like just bud in each glass, and it was blunts all up in there, and you can just pull a blunt out and pull a nugget out the thing and roll you up some shit. We just sit there and got high, and then came back in there, and I'm the sheriff in the courtroom in that gangster party video. Well, again, that was a fun ass day. And that How Do You Want It video, I was there. It was a closed set too. It was closed set. So what I mean by closed set, anybody and everybody off the street couldn't come up on there. It was, it was doors locked, security. You can't come in here. And when they shot that video, they shot one version with their clothes on, and then they would say cut, and then all these porno stars and shit would come in there and be butt naked. And then Tupac, how do you want it? How do you feel coming up as a nigga in the casket living? You know what I'm saying? Tell me how you want it. And he was doing that shit. I mean, no, it was it Toss It Up? No, was it Toss It? It was How Do You Want It? How do you want it? Somewhere there's a whole butt naked version of that video. Heather Hunter, Pac had all these porno stars, and Heather Hunter was in there. No, it was the Hustler channel, Playboy channel had a Playboy channel back in the days on cable, and the X-rated version went on that to Playboy or something. It was on the Playboy channel, but I remember they would be like cut. And then he'd be like, how do they'd do that one little part, and everybody had their clothes on. Then they'd be like, cut. Then all the people that had their clothes on would leave, or they'll go back out there and take their clothes off and come back out and be butt naked. Dude, that shit was crazy.
Damn.
And you got to think, this is 96, so I'm in my brain like, hey, man, ain't nobody thinking like this, man. Didn't nobody think like that fool Pac, man. He was on fast forward, bro. His brain was on fast forward. You know what I'm saying? And then, And then after that, shortly he got killed in Vegas. And then that was like, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of like, so then everybody that so Easy was dead, you know what I'm saying? It was when I got out, so it wasn't like I was coming back to Ruthless and going back and being on Ruthless and shit, you know what I'm saying? I was just a writer at Ruthless. I was never signed to Ruthless, you know what I'm saying? I was just writing him. I was just writing his lyrics, but I never signed to Ruthless. I was going to sign to Ruthless, but then I went to prison. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that off and shit. And then when I got out, I couldn't go back to Ruthless because he was dead. You know what I'm saying? And before that, I went through that whole death row shit before Snoop and them came up here. We was me and my homeboy and that dude that was Admiral D, the dude with the dreadlocks that was in the Always in the Something video. I mean, Always into Something with Dr. Dre, that last NWA video. We was gonna sign the death row first, but when them contracts came, they was on some bullshit, and we left. And that's when Snoop and them, and Warren G and everybody, and fucking Daz and Corrupt and them came in. You know what I'm saying? But we left up out of there first because we was already with Dre. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey man, what city you in? You in somewhere where it's snowing and shit. I seen you in fucking earlier and shit up in that shit. Where you at? You back east somewhere, right? You in the east? Where you at?
I'm in Jersey with it.
Okay, yeah. I've been to Union City and shit.
Yeah, that snow kind of fucking up my connection, man.
Union City? I've been to Union City before. Yeah. I stayed in Union City. I've in Jersey before.
Okay. I see you got a song called, I don't want to say the wrong name for it. I'm gonna try to pronounce it, but Pollo.
Pollo, yeah, that's it.
That's it, what Pollo. All right. I thought I make sure I had to get that name right real quick.
Now you see the video for it?
No, I didn't see the video for it.
No, that's an ill ass video because I machete a motherfucker and throw his ass off the boat, and that video is hard. That video hard. See, yeah,
Damn.
Pollo. What you just saw with Pollo? What that song ain't even out yet because it's gonna be on. Pollo is gonna be on my upcoming album called Penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? And my
Okay.
album is called Penitentiary, like uh like fucking like penitentiary. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'm playing off the words pen attention because actually I paid attention to my pen. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. That's damn. So you got a story for days with them, like.
Man, hey nigga, mute. No nigga, you mute. Nigga talking about you muted me, boy. That's because we over here on the gram too.
Okay. What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing?
That's my brother,
What's good? Oh, what's up? What's up, man?
my little brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm big brother.
Okay. They out there too?
Yeah, no, he live in Nebraska.
Oh shit. You
Hello.
got that.
Yeah, that motherfucker in the Midwest. You see how cold they look? They probably making snow angels and shit like you and shit. Motherfuckers in these drawers and shit. Hey man, you gotta mute your shit though. I heard y'all in there chopping it up. Just hit the mute button.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
you motherfucker. I don't know, but hit your mute button.
Gifted said, "What was your?" Gifted said, "Dismost, what was the most memorable moment you had?"
One of my most memorable moments in the music.
I guess yeah, the music.
Shit. Damn, that I get, man. It would have to be if I'm gonna sum it all up. Don't nothing beat fucking. See, I was under Bobcat wing. You know, LL Cool J DJ Bobcat, not Battle Cat. Battle Cat is my homie too, but I was under Bobcat wing, and don't nothing ever can't nothing highlight that fucking day where he said, hey, when he called me and was like, hey man, Easy needs some help. It ain't no more NWA. Them motherfuckers broke up. He over here, man. He needs some help, man. Come over here, dude. Come over here. Don't nothing beat that day. That's my most memorable day. You know what I'm saying? Saying to my manager, like, hey man, or my manager saying to me, hey man, we need to take you up to the roof of the studios. Easy need help. That's my most, that's my highlight, memorable. Like, damn, for real? Okay. I gotta really be now I gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be that dude now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no just more the little homie. Then when I went up there, them niggas is like playing beats and he like, man, bust to this. And I'm just busting shit. He like, oh, that shit hard. Like, bust to this. And I'm busting to that. And then he like, all right. Then he like, man, what you know? He'd throw a subject to me. He'd be like, sucker punch. He was like, no, I had a song called Sucker Punch that I wrote for him. And he would just be like, so you know, in LA, it's called when you get punched off guard, it's called getting dope fiend.
Oh,
So
okay.
if a motherfucker be like, damn, that fool got dope fiend, that's a motherfucker that just be standing there like this, and somebody hit you from like this, boom, and you just like, oh shit, he just dope fiend that fool. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't want to call the song dope fiend, so he was like, I'm gonna call the song Sucker Punch, but the basis of the song is dope fiending motherfuckers, socking fools while they not looking and shit. So I
Oh
made a
shit.
song like then I would go and make a song like that, you know what I'm saying? And just the same way. And then he just come to me and be like, hey man, if you only had 24 hours to live, the fuck would you do? And I was like, oh, I'll do this shit, this boo 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 boo. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the most memorable shit, man. If he
Man.
I know Gifted asked me the other day, what's one of the most wildest shit? I could tell you one. I could tell you some wild shit because I've been on.
I want to hit a wild shit. I want to hit a
I've been,
wild shit.
yeah, I've
Yo.
been on the road. I've been on the road with Razzcast, and I remember at one time, the boot camp clip, Rock, Black Moon. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Buckshot Shorty, fucking Helter Skelter. You know what I'm saying? All them guys, we used to be on the road with them, man. And one time, man, we was in Miami, bro, and shit, man. We did a motherfucker dirty. We did this motherfucker dirty, you know what I'm saying? Caught him slipping by the elevator and he was drunk. So we just went up and down on the elevator with that motherfucker and wouldn't let nobody on the elevator until we got done doing what we did with him. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't my ideal who sparked the fucking evil ass thought. It was one of them New York motherfuckers that came to me thinking that we some LA motherfuckers and we just about that kind of life and shit. I know it now that I look at, you know, I'm 51 now, so I can look back and go, that was some young, dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we rappers trying to be on the road doing shit, and then we did some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was more like I could see now it was more like, oh, the East Coast homies, the LA homies, let's see how they get down. Let's see how they move. Let's see how they move. You know what I'm saying? Then we made a move together and shit, which was dumb and shit. But I was with my homeboy. I was with my two people from BMF. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Blue Da Vinci. Shout out to my homeboy Speedy, Free Speedy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
They
shit!
they from BMF and But
So
back
you
then
wasn't around Big Meech, you know?
huh?
Was you around Big Meech?
Nah, not me. No, I never was around Meech. Um, nah, I wasn't around Meech. I was around Blue, Da Vinci, and I was around Speedy, and I was around them guys even before BMF. You know what I'm saying? So it was. I seen the transition of, you know, damn. I went to prison. I went that way, and then motherfuckers went to Atlanta and was gone that way, and then I get out of jail. I'm like, damn. Blue throwing fucking hundreds and thousands of dollars out of a fucking helicopter over a stadium and shit. And you know what I'm saying? I just saw Blue doing this shit. And then then my homie Blue, Speedy, you know, because we all, me, Blue, and Speedy used to be on the road with Razzcast. You know what I'm saying? You know Razzcast, huh?
No.
Okay, Razzcast, West Coast artist, you know what I'm saying? He like I wouldn't say it mainstream, understream, but I say middle stream. You know what I'm saying? He's like a middle stream artist, like 1 foot in the underground, 1 foot in the overground. You know what I'm saying? He's like right somewhere in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I would be considered a no stream ass motherfucker. Because if you don't know me and you don't know somebody who know me, you don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I even made that song. Y'all don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't know who I am. So it's like it's
So
different levels of the game, dude. And
if
I'm
you
not on
could
that.
change anything about the industry, if you could change anything about the industry, what would it be?
Wouldn't give a fuck. I don't even care. I don't even shit. I if I could change anything about it, shit. If I could change anything about if I had the power to change anything, I would make them streams, your stream way more than a motherfucking penny. You feel me? So everybody can feel their little shit a little better. You know what I'm saying? Because that penny of stream shit ain't nothing. That shit don't add up to shit. You know what I'm saying? And people be
Hell
doing
no.
inflated ass numbers and all that shit. That shit don't mean shit. And them fucking pennies, that penny ain't shit. So that's the only thing I would change if I could change shit. I wouldn't change the way motherfuckers rap. I don't care if you do dumb shit. I don't care if you do country shit. I don't care if you do punk shit. I don't care what the fuck. I don't care about the pink hole, booty hole, brown booty shit, brown. I don't care about none of that shit. So I wouldn't even be trying to. I wouldn't even be trying to dictate and do all that shit. I'd just be like, fuck it, okay. If it's some chlamydia having ass bitches that like that shit, that like that fucking song and like that shit,
Yeah.
fuck it, let them run with it. That bitch can eat off that shit. Let her run and eat off that shit. But I would just make it to where okay, she could really eat off that shit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of that old penny ass shit and all these old
Yeah.
smoke and mirrors motherfuckers get on them interviews and be trying to act like they all whoop de whoop. Man, you ain't making no money off this music shit, motherfucker. I do this shit because it's a hobby, it's fun, it's in me, it's not on me. You know what I'm saying? I was raised around this shit and I'm still dope as fuck and I can't what do I just say? Oh, I'll stop because I'm older now. Fuck that. Eat your 20-year-old ass up. You can't think like me. Motherfuckers don't think like me. I got a brain and my stories and the delivery and everything. So it's like, fuck. Stevie Wonder ain't stopped because he fucking 75. You know what I'm saying? That
Hell
motherfucker
yeah.
he gonna fall out on stage. So as far as me, I'm just like it's more of like a way of releasing shit too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit, like a lot of issues I can get off shit I can get off my chest. If something happened, I can get it off without getting it off physically or doing something. You know what I'm saying?
So
Why?
how do you feel about the how do you feel about the industry like hip hop as like hip hop today?
I don't give a fuck about it. I don't care. I don't even care because I'm still gonna listen. I'm gonna still listen to my the cocaine. I'm gonna still listen to, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still listen to motherfuckers that appeal to me. So I don't give a fuck. I don't even hardly. I barely even watch TV. I couldn't even tell you what come on at 8 o'clock on channel 11. I couldn't tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely, I can't tell you fucking, Drake and J. Cole just not dropped a new song. I don't really like that shit. Who the goat? Who the goat? Huh? Who the goat? Huh? I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I heard it and I listened to it when I went to LA. I got a rental car, right? This motherfucker, I can't Bluetooth my shit up in there for some reason. I'm having a problem with the rental car last time I went to LA. So I'm listening. I'm like, so this is what I'm gonna do in traffic. I'm gonna listen to Power 106 and see what they playing on the radio. Who the goat? Who the goat? Who the goat? Tell me then. Who the goat? You know what I'm saying? I just keep listening to this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And then pound, booty hole brown, bitch spinning pound, pound, booty hole brown. I'm like, I can't believe this shit, man. Yeah, I
That
listen
shit's
to that,
funny.
I'm like, shit sound fucking stupid. So I was like, but so it don't matter to me because I ain't part of none of that shit. So I don't be kidding. I don't be giving a fuck. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
What
I
I
asked a
don't,
lot of people this question. If if Easy Pop if Easy Pop and Big was here, do you think music would be how it is now or totally different?
oh no, I think it would. I can't say, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Because progression is gonna be progression, with a motherfucker here or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I can't say because, like, look, just because Pac and Big would have been doing their thing, who's to say? Who's to say that 12-year-old motherfucker still don't like that pound booty hole brown shit, whatever the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Or like how you know how we had a period where a lot of mumble era came. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
motherfuckers, and it was just like, man, what the fuck are they saying? Like, who's to say that shit wouldn't have still came? And motherfuckers, you still got your lane around you, but that shit would have still. You can't when a fire start and you ain't got no water. You feel me? So unless they was dumping water on them motherfuckers and trying to weed them out before they started, it might be different. But shit, I don't think they could have dictated nothing. Cause it's like old motherfuckers now can't dictate nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I even had a diss song called Mumble Mouth Killer. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't gonna do nothing and go nowhere. It's too them little motherfuckers holding up 10 racks on a fake phone on their ear, calling their homeboy and shit that's right next to him with another 10 racks. That's 20 more racks than I got right now. Like it's fucking it's useless trying to go against that shit. You know what I'm saying? You see, you just let them waddle down there in their own little world and shit. If they want to be on the world star getting shot and shit at the fucking taco stand and this motherfucker retaliating and doing this shit and rapping about it and going to jail about that, man, that's their whole little world, man. They gonna do that shit. Shit, it's like Young Thug and shit. I be seeing that motherfucking court shit on the thing every now and then, looking at that shit. How they using that fool lyrics and all that shit again. Man,
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
it's crazy, but you told on yourself. That's some stupid shit.
Yeah, that's how they use a lifestyle on you.
Man, if I bust a motherfucker in the head, I'm not gonna about to rap about me busting this motherfucker upside his head in detail to where you know I was at the Texaco at 2 o'clock a.m. Bust him in his head, had him screaming like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Whoop de whoop whoop, and then all on camera at 2 a.m. You see a motherfucker busting a motherfucker in the head and on camera, and you know what I'm saying? Like that shit retarded to me. I don't want. Why would you do that to yourself? You motherfuckers rapped about shit.
Niggas is dumb nowadays. It's like a lot of people don't understand. Oh man, somebody got him locked. Nah, he got himself locked up for what he
No,
said
cut
in
it.
his shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit
man.
crazy. I don't understand that shit. So I don't know. My answer to that, if Big, if Pac and them was alive right now, they probably couldn't stop nothing that was going on. People my age would still be like, man, oh, I'm not listening to that shit. I'll be listening to that shit. I still be on Pac. I still be on Big. You feel me? I wouldn't even be listening to this shit. I'd be like, that shit's stupid. Man, what these motherfuckers? Keep your head up, part two. You know what I'm saying? Right now, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I see you got a song called "The Park."
Yeah, the park is a song that's coming out on Penitentiary album. The park was inspired by when I first moved to the DR 4 years ago. It's a park in my neighborhood, and that motherfucker didn't have no swings, it didn't have no tables, no chairs. I seen the moms bringing like crates and shit to the park and sitting down on the crates, watching their kids play on shit. These little tires that was in there, so I ain't never asked nobody for shit. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no GoFundMe type motherfucker. I ain't one of them motherfuckers like, oh, I'm gonna try to do a fundraiser and do all this shit. I ain't no shady motherfucker. I ain't keep that money for myself, none of that shit. But I was just like, off the strength and off the power of my name, I want to see what I could do. You feel me? So I tried. I started raising money, and I got trash cans built, made. I got swings made in the park. I got I got tables. What the fuck is that lighting up? That's some crazy shit. You know, this motherfucker, my neighbor and shit, he got to go do something. Loud ass motherfucking motorcycle sound like a goddamn Model T Ford from the 1928 and shit. That old ass motorcycle, fuck.
Damn.
And so then I raised, money, got the made some tables and chairs and place for the ladies to sit, swings and shit. Got all the brush and trees cut back and all that shit. And
That's
I paid
tough.
this lady like $10 every Monday, because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday the older dudes that come in the park and they gamble with these fucking beta fish in these jars and shit, and they be throwing Presidente bottles, they throwing their trash, they drop all the trash down, and so the lady would give like a couple of kids like a 25 pesos, and I give her 500 pesos every Monday, and she would go give them like 25 pesos, and that clean up the park, so the park was always clean looking and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the maintenance on that motherfucker was too much for me. I talked to the people and got the permission to build and all that shit in the park, and it was the maintenance was killing me. So then one time I said, fuck it. I started raising money and started to build a stage, and I built the frame of the stage, and it started raining like every day. So I could never finish the shit. And so then I just lined up all the kids at the little fucking the store out there, and I bought like 68 pairs of shoes and shit. I lined them all up,
Mm.
got them all shoes and shit with the leftover money I had. You know what I'm saying? And then and I would go back over there, over to the park like week at a time. Then that swing was broke. Then that table was broke. Then that bench was broke. Then they just broke that shit up, man. And then the trash can came up missing. Then the other trash can came up missing. So then I was just like, you know what? I was trying to do something. It was just the ideal because my sons and shit, when we first got there, they was like, Daddy, this part got a gang of trash in it. So I was like, come on, man, tomorrow we gonna come back over here. with a whole bunch of plastic bags, and we gonna pick up the trash. So people seen us picking up the trash over there and was like, what the fuck is that dude and his two little kids over there picking up the trash? And other little kids came up, and as they came up, I was like, man, I'll pay y'all fucking 50 pesos if y'all, and they all just start grabbing little plastic bags from me, and everybody start picking up the trash and shit. And that's how I first started getting everybody to pick up that trash, getting them kids to pick up the trash. So then it started looking better back over there. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when my idea was like, fuck it, I could put this in here and I could do this. And I raised a little money a couple of years ago doing it. You know what I'm saying? And now I just like, it's like, I'm thinking about every March doing that shit. So I might release that park song around March. And that part, and the park, the song about the park explains basically what I just told you. You know what I'm saying? But just in a rap form. If you feel me.
Okay. When is Penitentiary coming out?
Penitentiary gonna come out sometime in the middle of the year because I'm releasing single by single. Like first single that's out right now is I'm No Comedian. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, is everywhere you're streaming. You know what I'm saying? You can go to YouTube, just type in I'm No Comedian, Dismost. I'm No
Yeah, I
Comedian is
seen
the
that
first
one.
single.
I see
Huh?
that I'm not. I said I seen that I'm not a comedian one. And then I see another. I see another one you got is Where You From.
Yeah, Where You From is a song I did some years back. And Where You From was explaining like when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? I'm what you consider in Los Angeles as an NA, a non-affiliate. So even though I lived in a blood neighborhood, I wasn't a blood. You feel what I'm saying? And then even from the blood neighborhood, I moved to a Crip neighborhood. But I wasn't a blood first and then turned Crip. I never was a Crip or a blood. So I'm what you consider the non-affiliate. And so Where You From, me making that song was basically that's the first three words in LA you learn when you go outside to play. You know what I'm saying? When you go out the side to play, somebody gonna be like, "Where are you from?" When you go to school, when you catching the bus, somebody gonna be like, "Where you from?" You gonna hear them three words, "Where you from?" And when you
Mm.
and depending on how your ass respond, it's gonna depend on how your day gonna turn out. You feel me? Because you could be like, "Where you from?" You could be like, "Oh, I'm from 36 Vermont." They be like, "Oh shit, there's bloods over there, motherfucker. We whoopty whoop whoop whoop." And then your day could turn bad right there. Or where you from could be like, "Hey, homie, where you from?" And be like, that's why I say don't freeze, don't pause, don't hesitate, don't go numb. You know what I'm saying? Some people
Damn.
freeze up and be like, "Where you from?" They freeze up and then get their ass beat, or shot.
Yeah.
Or they be like, "Where you from?" And you be like, "Where your mama stay? Where your grandma stay?" Like, well, the motherfuckers want to know where you from. Wherever you from, if it ain't somebody that we get along with, we gonna look at you as a threat. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So depending on how you talk your way out of that, like I'm no threat, it's gonna depend on, like I said, how your day gonna go. You know what I'm saying? That's why I made that song.
Damn. And I see you got another song called "Stick Yourself."
Yeah, stick yourself. That was me and my homeboy Rick Hard, and we was doing that. Stick yourself is basically the basics behind that song. Stick yourself is basically you need to stick yourself to wake your ass up and see what's going on. We took the sample from the Mac when the Mac had Pretty Tony and he had that knife and Pretty Tony had the knife in his hand. It's an old
Hmm.
movie from the 70s. He was like, "Stick yourself, Pretty Tony." He was like, "Ah," and he had to stab himself in the ass. Ah, he kept stabbing himself. He was like, "Stick yourself." So we took that term from there. But the basis of the song is called "Stick Yourself." Is talking about a tent brain bitch. You know what a tent brain is?
No.
So if a motherfucker be like, "Man, use a tent brain, motherfucker," you know, a tent brain. Now think about it, tent brain. Would you want a bitch that's a tent brain bitch, or would you want a house brain bitch? You don't want no tent brain bitch, because a tent brain bitch can't think past a tent on Skid Row or downtown, homeless tent brain. You see what I'm saying? That's what a tent brain motherfucker is. So when in the hustling world, You know what I'm saying? Like hustlers and pimps and players and stuff like that. They come to, they tend to make up terminologies and slang. But my homie Greg Hard, he's a well-known club promoter in LA, but he also make movies and shit. Shout out to Rick Hard. I'm on a movie and you on Tubi and Amazon Prime. It's called Seventh and Westlake, The Re-Rock. Y'all can go watch that
Yeah,
shit.
I have
Me and
to watch that.
I'm in there with Omar Gooden Jr., Cuba Gooden Jr.'s little bro, you know, dude from Baby Boy and all that. Yeah,
Yeah,
he big monster. He big monster in the movie and shit. I'm a rap host in the movie. Rick Hard is a rap promoter slash drug dealer in the movie. You know what I'm saying? And it's a cool little movie. It's on Tubi. You can see it on Tubi and Amazon Prime. Seventh and Westlake, The Re-Rock. You know what I'm saying? And fucking what was I saying before there? Oh, so yeah, stick yourself. That's just just some pimp talk, hustler talk. You know what I'm saying? Talking about a motherfucker that can't think past living in a tent. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Tent
What
brain,
was
bitch.
your what was your best project that you put out?
Damn, what's my best? My best is yet to come because Penitentiary, I worked on that motherfucking album all last year and part the year before, and I think this is gonna be my best work. That shit is hard. The whole album, the concept of penitentiary, playing off the word penitentiary, and I paid attention to my pen and how each song is gonna be. It's one of them albums that you ain't gonna just sit there and go, "Oh, this fool." Like I didn't try to make no fucking. I'm gonna make a strip club song, and then I'm gonna make a song for cruising down the street, and then I'm gonna make a song talking about kick going motherfuckers. Nah, each song is a motherfucking song. Like you know what I'm saying? Pollo is talking about me moving to here, telling motherfuckers don't try to hustle me, homie. You know what I'm saying? You can't hustle. You can't hustle a hustler. You know what I'm saying? And all that hustling and
Yeah,
all like you from somewhere else, so you gonna try to get over on me, or you think that I'm American, so you gonna try to overcharge me and shit. You know, Pollo is about that, calling a motherfucker a chicken. That I was like, nah, you ain't gonna, you motherfucker, use a pollo, use a chicken. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna, you know. And so then I got, and then like no comedian, right? This is how this shit be
yeah.
like. This is why I say Penitentiary album is one of my best work. Penitentiary album came out and it has an intro with JD from the Lynch Mob talking on the intro, and my DJ scratching on the intro. Then the first song that comes on that album is "I'm No Comedian."
Mm.
So when I told my wife about 2 weeks ago, the song just came out like 2 weeks ago. I told my wife, she was like, all right, it's time to start releasing the singles off the album. What's the first single you gonna release off the album? I got other songs on there that some of my homies that I had a little listening party in LA. They like, man, this motherfucker hard. I got them kind of songs that a few months. I know people gonna like that shit. People already done hit me with little clips of it talking about this. That song is cool. I like that song right there. You know what I'm saying? But but I'm No Comedian is the first song on the album, and then I release it right now, and I release it at an hour and a time when Cat Williams just start going crazy on everybody. You feel me? So it was like right when Cat Williams did what he did on that Shay Shay Club, the next morning he just comedian this, comedian every post on my feed is a comedian talking back about Cat or comedian. Everything is comedian on my feed. And I'm like, damn, that was a perfect time to release this motherfucking "I'm No Comedian" song right now. You feel me? And you would think that I wrote the song after seeing "Here Come Motorcycle Boy" again. Damn, you would think I wrote it's hot out here, man. So I got all that. I got that whole front of the house open and shit. Them motherfuckers.
Shit, I wish I was out there, man. That's fucking shit. It's too cold to fuck be out here.
Well, let me see what the weather is right now.
I'm ready to go.
See that?
Ooh. I need that right about now.
And it's motherfucking 11 o'clock at night.
Damn.
Your ass doing snow angels in your boxers and shit. Fuck that shit. Ain't no way. Fuck cold as shit, boy.
Hell yeah. I posted that.
These niggas don't want to work in the snow. Hell no, we don't, nigga. You talking
Dude,
about these
my
niggas
cousin
don't
called
want
me and
to
said,
work
nigga,
in the
you crazy? You want to tell your them drawers in your boots. I said, nigga, I told you I'm built different.
Yeah, for sure you built different because I would have been like, hell no. Cold
He
as a
said,
mother.
you call me when your ass gets sick. I said, nigga, I ain't been sick in 10 years.
Huh.
I'm good. He said, oh yeah, I forgot. You African. I said, yeah, I am African.
Taking them snow baths.
I'm Cameroon. And you know, I drink, I drink the ginger and turmeric tea, and I mean.
Okay.
So I drink that every day on a daily basis. So
Okay.
this shit don't even phase me anymore. But it's like being cold, like cold weather. People are like, oh, you know, you're not cold outside. I wasn't cold.
You said you wasn't cold? Oh shit, that shit was cold, man. Fuck that shit. It's
I'm just
80.
naturally warm. Like I'm naturally warm. Say like I throw a jacket on with a short sleeve shirt underneath of it. I can walk from here to somewhere, take like 5 to 10, 20 steps. I'll be hot. Like, yo, I'm hot. Yo, let me unzip this jacket real quick, man. I'm hot.
Fuck that shit.
It's like I'm naturally warm. Like niggas like, oh, are you human? I don't know. But I'm trying to figure out what other question I want to ask.
Dude, so what you be doing music? What you be doing? Just
I do this. So I do podcasts. I got an entertainment business. I do photography, videography, clothing. I manage 5
that's your
artists.
clothes right there.
No, this right here is my merch, talking my shit entertainment.
Okay.
And then I got this as well. I got this as well right here. This is my merch as well right here.
Is that you? Who's the dude?
It ain't me. So it's a little mascot. It's a mascot.
That don't look like you. That motherfucker look a little shorter. He look a little fatter.
Yeah, that's my mascot.
High top fade and shit.
No, with the music, I I'm doing one song. It's a party song.
You
But
doing
it's
one
like
song, okay?
it's kind of funny. It's like a little comedy party song.
Okay.
I do comedy as well. I was a comedian. I was a comedian before. I was doing comedy before I was doing what I'm doing now.
Okay.
So I stopped doing comedy. Everybody got mad. I'm like, y'all can't get mad because I built the name for myself with the comedy part. I wanted to build a different name when it came to doing the interviews and every other thing that I'm doing now. So I'm like, now that I got that together, now I'm like, all right, everything I'm doing, I could piece it and bring it all together with everything else that's going on.
Gotcha.
So when I made that video, everybody blown me up. Like, yo, you back. You back.
Oh, so they thought you was back on your comedy shit. I got you.
So you know what I mean?
So when you say comedy, you like you mean you like online comedy, like
I was doing online comedy, making skits.
like
I was
TikTok
at
type. You on TikTok big? TikTok,
I ain't fucking with TikTok like that, man. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Instagram. I don't fuck with TikTok
TikTok.
at all.
I had 2.5K followers on TikTok, and TikTok took my whole account. So I'm like, fuck that. I can't rock with y'all really like that. So I'm like, fuck, I'm just gonna stick to Instagram and YouTube.
Right.
So Instagram and YouTube, and been working out for me. So it is what it is at this point.
Mhm. What kind of hip hop you be listening to? Like, will you be listening to everything, or you just got like a
I
certain?
listen to I listen to I listen to people that got like there's lyricists.
So like for me, for instance, like you listen to you listen to y'all don't know me or something. You listen to what you listen for me. Have you
you
heard? I'm
don't
no comedian.
I didn't hear no I'm not I didn't hear that yet. I didn't hear
Okay.
that yet. I listen to J. Cole. You know what I mean? I listen to J. Cole. J. Cole, he a really cool, dope artist. He real lyricist. He a poet. You know, he poetry wise, like spoken words. Um,
I know some people. I talk to some people and they tell me like, man, I don't even care what a motherfucker saying. Some people don't even give a fuck about what a motherfucker saying. They don't give a fuck about none of that pen shit. It's just the beat moving. If that motherfucker, boom, boom, and it's a vibe and shit. They told me.
yeah,
That
it's more
motherfucker-
than just the beat. It's
I
more
mean,
than just the beat,
I
though.
mean, I know that as an artist, but I'm just saying, some people,
Yeah,
they just like it's just a beat to them. It's just a vibe. Cause I asked some motherfuckers like that mumble rap was coming out. Like I used to be curious, like how you don't even know what that motherfucker just said. You know, he said some stupid shit. Like I'm like, what the fuck did he do? It was like, man, I don't even hear what he's saying. I'm like, what if he just said I'm gonna bash my mama in the head and shit with a baseball bat? You gonna rock to that shit? It's like
yes,
I
that's
can't
right.
even hear what he's saying. It's just a vibe. I'm like, that shit is when motherfuckers just start rocking to a vibe. That show your frequency level is like low, bro. It's like, man, you can't use your brain to think about what this motherfucker is saying. You a vibe. What's this
That's what I'm
motherfucker talking
saying.
about?
I'm like, oh, you
Worship
don't
the devil.
understand what he's
Worship
saying,
the
but
devil.
you like it.
The devil. Worship the devil. I worship the devil. But he's saying
Yeah.
it. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's just the vibe. I don't care what he's saying. Man, shut the fuck up, man.
I can't get jiggy with that shit. I can't get
Nah,
used. My cousins and them, they listen to all that bullshit. They get mad at me when I'm like, all right, I'm playing J. Cole. Why? I said because J. Cole is a lyricist. He a poet. I said
too hard for some people to think.
I like what he be talking about. I can't listen to fuck that bitch and I'm gonna smack that hoe and
Yeah.
shoot this nigga. Like, I ain't got time to keep listening to all that shit no more. I want to listen to some
No,
chill,
shit. So
peaceful,
that's what I'm
calm
saying.
shit.
So when my album come out, you gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I got a song called AI nigga on that motherfucker. That shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? I got a song. Like every song got a subject behind that motherfucker, man. Up late. It's just talking about me on red on a red eye. If you doing any kind of late night traveling on a plane, that's your red. That's it. That's that song. Up late. I'm up late. Motherfucker, you can do better. I'm telling the motherfucker, you can do better than the bullshit you've been doing, man. You can do better. You know what I'm saying? I got a man. These motherfuckers tried to repo my scooter one time, and I got into a little machete fight out here with them. So
Yeah.
that's crazy. If I put my thumb up, that shit do a thumb up. What the fuck was that? What was that thumb? You see that?
That's crazy because that should be happening to me on Instagram. And I be going live. I'm like, what the
Man,
fuck
I
is
just put my thumb up like this and I saw a thumb.
he?
You didn't see that?
I seen it pop up. I'm trying to like, what the fuck is that?
Like, did somebody in the crowd do that?
I
The
don't
fuck? Or did I just when they seen my hand do a thumb, it made a thumb?
I don't
Trying to see
know.
if it'll do it again. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Oh
What
shit, did you
the
see that?
hell? Oh shit, BC.
What the fuck?
Yo, that shit crazy.
Now that shit fuck. See that fuck up your train of thought. What the fuck was I just talking about? I'm just sitting there doing this thumb shit now.
Yeah,
That shit crazy.
that shit got me fucked all the way up. Like,
Cause I thought I saw it, but I was like, did I just see a thumb? You know what I'm saying?
that should
That's
be
crazy.
fucking me up.
What the
So
fuck
like
was
by
I
you
seeing?
like so how is it like so how is it living in the DR like
It's cool, man. This is like to me, it's way the stress is gone, man. That American stress is too much, bro. You leave out your house in America, man. You don't know if you're gonna have to knock somebody down or somebody gonna knock you down, or You getting your shit broke into and stole, and you gotta always got your head on a swivel in certain areas and shit. And in the certain areas where you don't got your head in a swivel, you getting sweated by the po-pos or some motherfuckers like, why are you over here looking like that? You know what I'm saying? It's just always some shit out here. Motherfuckers speak every day. Hola, speak in the morning. You know what I'm saying? At night, I see
The
the
fuck was
same.
that?
What you saw? Yes.
These little badass motherfucking kids and threw a snowball at my fucking window. Now, if I fuck one of them kids up, I'm gonna be wrong tonight. I'm gonna be wrong tonight. Like,
Throwing snowballs at the window.
that shit said, I said, what the fuck? Yeah, these
God
kids gotta
damn.
go.
Yeah, no. This is cool out here, bro. You got your food is fresh. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't dealing with no bullshit. Ain't no my kids don't even know what McDonald's is, you know what I mean? Like it ain't no junk, no bullshit. It's just fresh shit, people beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Fucking everybody nice and shit, you know what I'm saying? I've been here for 4 years and I know 3 deaths
Mm,
in 4 years. And
damn.
one was 103. One person was 103, one person was 98, and the other person OD'd on something
Mm,
that was in their 40s, late 40s.
damn.
But you feel what I'm saying? So it ain't like if I was in LA or Seattle or some shit like that, motherfuckers would be, yeah, man, so and so got shot, man. Homie went to the bowling alley and they fucking somebody followed him out to the car and shot him, or you know what I'm saying? The other homie got into a fight with so and so, and they started squabbling, and the other dude started to shoot him, and accidentally shot the homie. Or I don't hear them fucking stories no more. You know what I'm saying? It's only calling back. I get that old misery type stories and shit, but otherwise than that, just being around that shit, my kids ain't got to go through no weird shit. School telling them that a boy can be a unicorn and all that weird shit. And you feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's what's going on out here, man. Look,
hold it. And I'm
I'm looking
saying,
to move. Like, I really want to get out of America bad, man. I want
that's
to
what I'm trying to say, bro. Some people talk about that same shit you saying right there, but I unplugged from the Matrix 4 years ago. I got up out that bitch. You know what I'm
Now, what's
saying?
like the prop? Like how much is land out there?
It ain't that much. You got your little coins together, you can do something. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that
What can I
much.
give it 1,000?
Huh?
What can I give it 1,000 out there?
You mean for $1,000?
Like 5,000, like 5 to 6,000.
Like 5,000? As far as land, you actually can buy some land for like 5 racks. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? Because the whoever owned the land, they sell it to you by a certain little square footage of the thing. You know what I'm saying? And that shit
Mm-hmm.
ain't gonna come up to that much. You know what I'm saying? And once you got the land, you build whatever the fuck you want to build on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Now, how much would it cost me to build a house on that land?
Well, see what I did was I bought a house that was already made, that was already here.
Mm.
And what I did is built up on top of it.
Oh
So I got
shit.
so I'm they as we speak in the morning they putting the floors in, they building as we speak, you know what I'm saying? In the morning type shit. They upstairs. So I bought the crib. I bought the crib and found out that the land under the crib was owned separate from somebody. So you just got to make sure you're doing that kind of shit. Like make sure all that shit is right. So before I bought this crib, I made sure I bought the land up under. When the people said, "Oh, they'll sell me the crib," the lady said she'll sell me this crib. But I was like, okay, I'm not buying that crib until I make sure I got that land first. Because if I don't buy that land, the motherfucker that owned the land, I could have bought the crib, and the motherfucker that owned the land could have came over here and been like, oh man, you gonna have to move because I'm about to do something with this land or something. You know what I'm saying? So I bought the
Mm-hmm.
land. So I bought the land first, and then I came back to the lady and bought the crib. And when I bought the
Mm-hmm.
land, I found out, this is by this, get it measured out, and it didn't cost that much. You feel me? As far as percentages of feet, I can't tell you right off back, but
Shit, that's gotta come down there and see, man. I want to make it down there for my 30th birthday. So, like,
this is what I recommend, man. Anybody that's planning on moving out of the country, you go somewhere first to visit. You know what I'm saying? Just to kick it. Say you coming out for your birthday. What you got? You got enough time to do a week, or
yeah,
just like 3 days and you turn it around.
I could do like a week.
A week is better than 3 days because in 3 days you just doing this, and you like and then you come. You see what I'm saying? But if you're here for a week, that's kind of cool. You can kind of see and be like, oh, okay, I see how you operate and how you do this shit. You know what I'm saying? But for anybody that planning on moving out the country, I suggest you go there, you go anywhere there for 90 days, right? So
Mm,
like I went to Thailand and I was there for a minute. I was like, oh, okay, this seemed like this and this, and you can do this, and this is what the schools look like, and this is where the hospital at, and you see what I'm saying? Then I was like, nah. Then I came here, and I was like, okay, I wasn't ready to start learning how to speak Thai. Shit, I could understand Spanish a little bit. My wife could speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? My wife can speak Spanish, and my kids is fucking, my kids is uh, my kids is 6 and 4. You know what I'm saying? And them little motherfuckers already speaking Spanish better than me. You know what I'm saying? So, so then within that 90 days, I was like, okay, if we in this area right here, get a little Airbnb somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And just start figuring out, okay, the grocery store is right there. Oh, and then the other store that's cheaper than that store is right there. And then, oh, this is where
yeah.
people go. This is where the hospital is at. Okay, so this is this where you buy cars, or this is where you start figuring out all that kind of shit. Within them years, I figured out all that shit. Within them 90 days, I figured out that shit. And then me and my wife was like, yeah, no, you know what? This seemed like something we could do. You feel me? You know how to make money abroad. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to still make money with your computer,
Hell yeah. I can
'cause
make my
they
computer, the interviews,
don't,
pictures, everything.
yeah, because don't think you would come over here and just be like, oh, I'm about to go work it down the street at the whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? That economy ain't strong enough to do that for you. You know what I'm saying? The things that you used to having and wanting, you ain't gonna be able to do that like that. But if you know how to online and you got some little paper saved up and you know how to maneuver online, you can do that shit. You feel me? And then
Hmm.
even if you just go back and forth, you take that trip back to America and do what you got to do, and then you come back out to your shit out here. You just boop 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 boop. You feel
Yeah,
me?
that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to see, like, that's why I want to go
It's
out there, map everything out, see how much a house would cost, or like a
it's
little
some
apartment.
people that live like that. It's some people that got their spot out here, and then they come out here from uh the cold months, October, November, December, January, and
Mm.
then February they back to America. February, March, April, May, June, July they back in America, and then August, September, October, November, December they back out here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always hot and shit and sunny and shit.
I need shit
You-
like that. That's why I'm trying
Yeah.
to figure out how much an Airbnb will cost me for like a week out there.
It just depends. It's some cheap ones. It's some cheap ones, or if you want to come and stay in one with a motherfucking infinity pool, you got the chicas dancing all around the motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? You could floss if you want to, or you could just stay in some shit like right down the street for like fucking $20 a night type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just the
Mm.
beach is right across the street. You ain't what you go into the room to do what? You still want to knock something down? You gonna be able to knock something down because she don't care what the motherfucking room look like. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Though? So it's like it's just up to you. Like what your budget, what you working with on your budget. You know what I'm saying? You come out here, room down the street. They probably like shit. You can go in the hood and fucking probably 500 pesos a night. That's like $10 a night. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Shit.
like, how
So
much money would you say I would need to be down there for a week?
for a week, shit, man. Like it depends on what kind of dude you is. You know what I'm saying? Because I know motherfuckers that can maneuver on a G banger and kind of ball out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Or I know motherfuckers that could be like, shit, I got 500. I'm coming for a week and play it low and just, eat like a local and don't be trying to do no tourist shit where you just hanging out and just, you
I'm
know.
trying to do everything. I'm trying to tour, get on the quad. I'm trying to
I
blow
see you
nice
gonna do that.
ride.
You need to have like at least a G banger. You have $1,000 with you, you're gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the fun you want.
Mm,
1,000 in a week, you're gonna have all the fun you want. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I'm gonna definitely put that on my list to come out there. I'm working on my passport now, so I can come out
Yep.
there. Um,
Passport
I
and
see
a
you got a
rock.
plaque on the wall. See you got your little record on the wall.
Yeah, that's Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted.
Ah,
Jinx,
okay.
Jinx. When them we was all I was everybody I was all around. I was around that time in them days, and that Jinx gave a record to my mom and he gave one to me because
Mhm.
my mom used to fucking my mom gave Jinx a key to our house because he used to like kind of stay far in Paramount at the time and the studio where they was recording that America's Most Wanted album was like in Hollywood. So and some of them recording things, he would come out of that studio maybe 4 or 5 in the morning sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He finished like mixing some shit down or doing some shit like 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So instead of him driving all the way to his house, which was past my house, my mom gave him a key so he would just come in my house. I wake up in the morning, he out there on the couch, knocked out. You know what I'm saying? From the studio station and shit like that.
Damn.
So he gave my mom one, he gave me one and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Around and shit. And I just like sitting in front of that motherfucker when I'm doing shit like this. It's just to remind motherfuckers first of my age. That kind of ages you a little bit right now. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers is getting plaques now, but they be them little Spotify plaques and all that them little CDs and shit. This is a real OG motherfucking million records sold plaque. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just a little different in this and it's a conversation piece. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck was I doing around Ice Cube and shit around them days? Bagging, getting bagged on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Jerry Curl head ass motherfucker. He used to be like, man, shut your old motherfucking. I remember me and my homeboy had dreads and shit around that time, steel toe boots and
Damn.
you know what I'm saying and shit like that. He used to be like, you shut your ex-clan head ass up, motherfucker. You know, I mean, shut your Michael Jackson, Jerry Curl, Jippy head ass, ready for the world head ass. You know what I'm saying? It's bagging. That's why I said, just remember them days of just bagging on motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Shooting a
Like
dozen.
how was Cube and them? Like, how was Cube and Jinx and all them like being around
Jinx,
them?
Jinx is like a family member to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's and ups and downs. Cube is just cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, mostly Q bagging. Oh, shut up, nigga. Just bagging, you know what I'm saying? It was always just bagging, just clowning, you know what I'm saying? Come from that pulling up on the block and just like, oh, what this nigga got on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even with Dr. Dre, I remember like me and my homeboy used to wear these Ben Davis, Ben Davis? That little monkey. They look like khaki shirts. They look like Dickies. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But that little monkey, it's a little monkey and it say Ben Davis, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about
They're
now.
a little thicker than Dickies. Like I remember having on like the Ben Davis shirts and shit like that. And Dr. Dre like, nigga, what y'all niggas got on? Huh? Fucking monkey shirts. Niggas got monkeys on y'all shirts. Nigga, You know, and then a week later, this nigga got Ben Davis on in the video. So you know what I'm saying? I come from that kind of shit. Like, oh, you bagging on nigga, you trying to bag and oh, it was funny little monkey shirts a week ago. Now this nigga shooting a video and he got the Ben Davis song. Like oh nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, man. It's just that's what I remember being around them motherfuckers. Like nothing,
Damn.
no serious shit, just like bagging and clowning and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man. Shit. I mean, that was a dope live, you know what I mean? Dope interview. I enjoy interviewing you, being around, a goat, you've been around a lot of people and shit.
Look forward for that album, man. That's all I can say. The album gonna
Looking for
speak for
that
itself.
album. So when that album drop, what I want to do is
Come back and review some shit.
I want to go live. I want to go live again, and we just
Play some
sit
shit.
there and just play some shit.
We can do that. We can do that. My shit is produced by J-Pad the Juggernaut, Steph Wise, Uncle Dude, the Specialist, my homeboy Heavy on them keys, my homeboy Slimmy Yoski. Hey, my shit dope, dude. It's something about them motherfuckers. That combination of motherfuckers. I figured out my matrix. I figured out. Damn, they got this for me. He got this for me. He got this for me. J-Pad is one of the best engineers I ever came across. Like I do my shit and send it to him, and it's just it almost come back like, damn, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when you know you got a good motherfucker, producer motherfuckers, sound motherfuckers in your corner and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all them dudes. And then man, I'm just on one, man. I'm about to be on one. Did a lot of my videos that shot on YouTube right now, like for the past 3 months, is most of them is shot by Media Marathon. Shout out to my homeboy Cal Cutter. You know what I'm saying? You ain't go look at Ain't No Love, no West Love, no comedian smoking out the parking lot, the park. You know what I'm saying? All those little video clips and shit like that. That's all shot by Media Marathon. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got new shit coming. I got some shit with my homeboy Mr. Marley. I got a video coming for Steppers with my homeboys in Texas, Slim Yoski and Mr. Momo. We got a song called Steppers. That's a video coming for that. Me and JD from the Lynch Mob, JD and them, they made me honorary member of the Lynch Mob. So fucking me and JD, you go on Spotify, you can hear I'm No Comedian. You can hear Clown Insurrection. Clown Insurrection is me and JD, and No More Locked Doors is me and JD. You can go on YouTube. You can go on YouTube if you don't got Spotify or Apple Music or none of that shit.
No, I got Apple Music.
It's on there. Just type in Dismost and my shit'll pop up. You know what I'm saying? So fucking just go through the catalog, man, and you're gonna see like this album shit. It's gonna be a good album, bro. It's gonna be a good album. You know?
It's gonna be a good album. I can't wait to, come back on here, review it, you know what I mean? It's gonna be great. Shit, man.
Oh man, I appreciate you, bro.
No problem. I'm gonna let you know when the interview drop. I'm gonna send you the link, send it over to you so you can post it as well.
For sure.
Other than that, man, it was great having you on my platform, man. I appreciate having you on my platform. The stories is like got me like wow, like damn, like while you telling me the story, I'm just imagining like damn, me being back there with them back in the day and being around how they was.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just the memory. And also on YouTube, you type in Dismost, and I got the Dismost Untold Hip Hop Stories. And I tell a lot of these stories on just like little random clips of me telling stories, you know what I'm saying, just different events and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna get up out of here.
I'm gonna get up out of here too, man. I appreciate having you, man. You have a good night.
For sure, man. Peace.
Peace.